Hello everyone! Would you like to see what we did to our backyard and my succulents? Then this video is for you. So let's jump in. So from 2022 to June 2023, my family lived in Indiana. When we returned to our house in California, there was just way too much going on in my backyard. My husband and I decided to tackle the landscaping ourselves after getting a quote of $35,000 from a professional landscaper. So we ended up digging up the entire yard. Here are some of the succulents that I pulled out. I had to carefully sift some of them out by hand because they got buried while my husband was digging. So one by one, I had to pull them out. Later in this video, you'll actually see how well they're bouncing back. I started replanting with the aloes, which in hindsight wasn't the best idea. And I'll tell you why in a bit. But for now, let me show you what I did with the rest of them. For this one, I literally just had to put it on top. I had to cut this golem jade so that we can start out small again, or else it will stick out like a sore thumb. So over the years, I found out that I don't even have to wait for them to callus over. And I don't even need to stick them in the ground. In fact, these guys will go here and they will grow roots and will grow little succulent pups in no time, and I'll show you that in a bit. Here is the before shot of this part, and this is them now. In fact, they have already bloomed, but I haven't removed the dried flowers because I'm still busy with something very bitter and sweet at the same time, and I'll tell you about that in a bit, I promise. But for now, here are some more of the before and after shots. And from these stumps with the base to this. You see this base right here? Do you see how they've already sprouted some new leaves and pups? And here's a whole spaghetti of succulents. And since I'm watering, please take note of this tip. When it's time to water, please make sure that they're soaking wet. See how much water this is? And here's the reason why it wasn't a good idea to start with the aloe. The aloe actually loves being in the shade. And since the rest of the succulents are really small right now, they're not getting enough shade. That's why they're having a hard time bouncing back. But see here, they ultimately did. Do you realize now how resilient they really are? They will always find a way to bounce back. And do you also see how much they love this non-fast draining soil? They're all looking so plump and healthy, except for the ones that got sunburnt while I was away on vacation. Here are more proof as to why I switched from fast draining soil mixes to just, whatever soil that I have in my backyard. And if you haven't seen that video where I mentioned that I have changed my stance from using fast draining soil mixes to just regular potting soil mixes or whatever I have in my backyard, I have a link up here. But don't go yet because I still have some updates and some announcements to make. We also installed tiles on our patio as another DIY project, and we painted our fence a fresh brighter beige and added string lights along the edge of this fence. Additionally, we bought an outdoor table and chair set as well as solar powered accent lights. And as promised, here's the big news. Would you like to know what happened to our plan to landscape the backyard? Well, it turned into a plan to sell this house. Yes, you heard me right. I'm selling my house along with my succulents. So I'm leaving my whole collection here since I'm moving to another state. But don't worry, because I'm taking some cuttings and I'm taking you along with me. So I'll be starting fresh, rebuilding my collection from scratch in a new place. This is why I'm saying that it's bittersweet, because I'm so sad that I'm leaving all of my collection here, including my lemon, my blueberry, and my pear that already has fruits and my jalapenos. And let me show you how I staged my house, because I used some of my succulents to stage it. They're actually downstairs, but really fast. Let me give you a quick tour of my house. The truth is, I'm actually a minimalist when it comes to decorating my home. So the size of my succulent collection is quite the opposite of my design choices. This was my older son's room when he still lived with us. He's all grown up now and is already on his own. The hanging shelves are his design. And this is my other son's room, who's already in college. This table right here is actually where I record my videos. The painting on the wall was made by me, and this book right here is my favorite book of all time. In my living room, I have two of my favorite succulents. This might be the last time you'll see them, because I'm giving them to my agent as gifts. Though I have to admit, I almost choked on that statement. One of my favorite things to do is interior designing. I really love how a few small changes can transform any space to make it look more inviting and personalized. I'm a big fan of pompous grass arrangements, as you can probably tell. I have one in my dining set too. Now this is my kitchen, where I've been cooking for the past 7 years. I decided to add a pop of yellow with some lemons, flowers, and a pot holder to bring warmth and color into the space. We're packing up soon, and it's almost time to go. So I'm leaving my home, but I really can't wait to get started in our new place, because I'll be starting from cuttings and propagations again, and maybe some little purchases here and there too. New beginnings are always sweet and exciting. I have so many plans, and I'm not letting doubts get in the way. Which leads me to my message for you today, which is, if you have a dream, spend each day reaching for it. Sometimes we hold ourselves back without even realizing it. Someone once said, the only limit to our realization of tomorrow is the doubt we carry today. Again, the only limit to our realization of tomorrow is the doubt we carry today. Thank you. This is Sheila again, your person on a mission for succulent fame, sending inspirations your way with every video. Remember to subscribe and share it.